Hi guys, I hope you're all well. So today I'm going to do a chatty video, and as usual I haven't planned this, I have no notes in front of me. It's just something that I've been wanting to talk about and I don't really know where I'm going to go with it. It might be a long video, it might be really short, but I just feel like I need to address this and also get your opinions on this topic. Oh, by the way, I'm going to the gym in a moment, so that's why I'm in gym clothes. So basically, the question I get asked really often these days is the generic, loads of single girls get asked this and single guys get asked it too. Why are you single? Now with this question, I always think, what are you trying to achieve here? Is it a way of flirting? Maybe. But go past that and think, you know, if someone says to you, why are you single? What is the stigma with being single? Is it a bad thing to be single? Because in my opinion, it's not. Why does a relationship make you a whole person? Why does a relationship equal the ultimate goal? I don't know. So to me, the question isn't why are you single? It's why are you asking that? Because do I have to be in a relationship to be happy? In all honesty, I am the happiest I've been in a long time since I've been out of my past relationship. So really, to me, it's why wasn't I single a long time ago? But yeah, I just think, why are we so focused on being in a relationship with someone? Or why are people so focused? I'm not focused on that. I don't want a boyfriend unless it comes along and it's right and, you know, all that jazz. I'm just focusing on me at the moment. And I think a lot of people forget to do that. A lot of people forget to actually have a relationship with themselves before they jump into a relationship, or they just think that is the ultimate goal and that is what they need to do to become happy. Whereas in reality, it's not the case. It's doing what makes you happy, which will make you happy. Focusing on you, doing things that will enhance your own life, not having someone in it just for the sake of it. And I think we are all guilty of that in some way, of like settling. And you know, sometimes in the past I would have thought in my past relationship that, you know, some things didn't feel right, and you know, and now I'm thinking, was I settling at the time? And it's kind of like, well no, I feel like I loved the person, but I'm so much happier now. So in some ways I kind of was letting some negative things slide, and just because I love the person I let it go. Whereas now I'm single, I don't feel like I've got anything holding me back, and I feel like I have no weights holding me down, and that I can be who I really am. I feel like Jordan, and I feel like I've gained a really good relationship with myself. And it's crazy to think, you know, that your personality can be suppressed by somebody. Wow, this video is like going all different topics. So yeah, it all stemmed from the other day. Well, actually, not the other day, just in general. People always say to me, why are you single? Is it a bad thing? I don't think it is a bad thing to be single. Yes, I'm on apps, I'm on Tinder, I'm on Bumble. Nothing ever comes from it. But I just think it's a tool to pass the time, like meeting people. But I just really think that we should all focus on ourselves. And if you are single, definitely focus on yourself. And if you've just come out of a relationship, I think that is a great time to really come into your own. And you know, just because you've lost something, it doesn't mean it's always going to be sad. It will end up being probably one of the best things that's ever happened, and your life will lead you to where you should be. It's hard to look at negative things in a positive way sometimes, and as I've grown, and this year I've grown and changed in so many ways, but I've still remained Jordan, but I've just become more me. I've realised that being in a relationship isn't what makes you whole or who you are. You are you, and it should never change for anybody. So if someone says to you, why are you single? Say, well, why not? I can be single and happy. I don't need to be in a relationship to be happy, because sometimes the people who are in relationships are the most unhappy people. Like if they're in a bad relationship, it's like, having negative energy around you all the time. You don't want it. You don't need it in your life. There's so much stresses in the world that you should only be with someone if they're going to enhance your life, and you can enhance theirs too. It's got to be a mutual thing, and you've got to be able to, you know, be a bit of a yin and yang, I guess, and a bit of, you know, it should be a really good fun time and not something that weighs you down and brings you down. So I'm single because, one, I haven't met the right person. 2, I'm happy at the moment. I'm not looking for anyone, so obviously I haven't found anyone. But it doesn't mean anything. It doesn't mean that I'm unhappy. I have not felt this great in my own skin in a long time, and that kind of tells me something. That tells me that, well, I'm happy being single. So next time someone says to me, "Why are you single, Jordan?" I'll say, because I'm happy, I like this right now. I don't know, but it is a funny question, isn't it? And I did just want to address it in some way, and my challenge to you is to, you know, start being like, love you, because I think that is where we can downfall sometimes. It's hard to love ourselves, and I think people see it as a bad thing if you do love yourself. I think loving yourself doesn't mean I love myself, I'm so great, and so this. Like, obviously you need to think, oh, my eyelashes stuck together. You do need to think you are a great person, because obviously you don't want to not like yourself. But I mean, love yourself and like do the things that make you happy. Like, just do, yeah, that's it. Do things that make you happy and really like who you are. I like who I am, and I would be my friend if I wasn't me. Like, I like the person that I am. So yeah, I'm single, but I'm happy. I don't know. I felt like I needed to share something that was inside me just needed to come out and say this. But it's strange. And another thing I would like to quickly chat upon is how people are weird with me. And I thought it may have changed since I'm older, and I feel like I'm more out there, so people know me and know my story more, and you know, see a wheelchair a bit more often. But it's still quite funny that people can still be a little bit strange. Like, these guys will like talk to me, but no one will ever ask me out. It's really strange. I know that I can do that. I can ask one out, but I'm not bothered. I'm not bothered about going on a date. But it's funny because you sort of think, well, it would be nice if they actually asked me, just to see, you know. But I do think people, as much as they say they're not, I do think they sometimes are a bit strange about a wheelchair. And I kind of want to change that. I mean, I'm still a woman. I'm still Jordan. I think people are it's a bit of a mystery to them, and it intimidates them, because I bet you that if I wasn't in a wheelchair, that people would have asked, you know? I don't know. It's just a thought. And, you know, because all my friends and all my family are used to me as a wheelchair user, they don't even see the wheelchair. Like, we'll, you know, sit around, and my friend the other day came around and she said how her daughter, you know, was talking about it to her the other day, and she's like, I don't even see the wheelchair, I see Jordan. And that is all my friends and family, how they are around me. But people who don't know me, they probably see that as a big obstacle, but it really isn't. So, you know, I think a lot of people who watch my videos are in similar situations to me, so I'd be intrigued to hear your thoughts on that, because I put myself out there in the world, and people can still be a little strange, and it's quite funny really, because I thought things might start to change, but yeah, it's weird. But yeah, this has been a bit of a video, but if there's any other topics you'd like me to talk about, because I love just these really organic, unplanned videos. So if you give me a topic and then I can like just chat about it, I find it interesting, because I feel like a lot of people could relate to this, and also it may trigger something in you to think, oh, there's nothing wrong with being single. Actually, why am I worried that I'm single? Especially if like Christmas coming up. This could be a time when you're kind of like, oh my goodness, everyone's in couples, like all my friends are in relationships. But it doesn't really bother me. I'm just thinking, you know, I have a great family around me. I'm excited to put my tree up and have the fire on and listen to Christmas music. But you know, a lot of people could feel alone at this time of year. So I think just don't force anything in life. Just let things organically happen, and just, yeah, start to love you and do things for you, because this video is getting really long. Just do things for you, and always be a good person and be open-minded. I think that is a lot of it. I think a lot of people aren't as open-minded as they say they are. So yeah, open your mind and enjoy life. Hope you all have a great day. Leave me some comments below and I will speak to you soon.